Hey friends, it's your old buddy Wildcard here. Greetings to you from the home 20. Yes, that's right. I am at home again this weekend. A number of people have asked what the home time is like with Maverick Transportation, so I thought I would sum all of that up in a video. Maverick strives, as do a lot of regional companies, to get their drivers home every weekend. What does that look like? It fluctuates on a weekly basis, but so far, for the 8 weeks that I've been solo, I've been home every weekend. As they said, they would try to get me home every weekend. And for the 4 weeks I was with my trainer, he got home every weekend. I went to the hotel, but he went home. So Maverick really does strive to get their regional drivers home every weekend. It's their regional flatbed. They've got a number of different fleets that are categorized as regional. I'm in the regional Atlantic fleet, and so far I've been home every weekend. What does that look like? The weekend fluctuates depending upon what your Friday and what your Monday look like. Today, I got home Saturday early afternoon, but my Monday morning delivery appointment is 3:30 p.m., 2 hours from here. So I don't have to leave my house until Monday, a little before noon to have plenty of time to get there. Last week and the week before that, I got home Friday before 12 noon. I was outside mowing the grass, riding my motorcycle, doing all sorts of fun stuff. And typically it's Friday, sometime Friday that I get home. Sometimes I get home Saturday, but typically it's sometimes Friday. And then you leave out of your house according to when your Monday delivery appointment is. If you don't have an appointment, Maverick policy stipulates that they want that delivered by 10 a.m. However, the best thing to do is to get to where you're going or as close as you can get so that you can have as much time as possible on your 14-hour clock, your 11-hour drive clock available for Monday. So, for example, last week I picked up a load in Charlotte Friday morning and drove it to my house a few hours away and was home Friday before 12 noon. But it delivered first thing, 7:30 Monday morning in Connecticut. So I had to leave out pretty early on Sunday to get as close as I could get to that facility so that I could drive there Monday morning, be there by 7:30 and have plenty of time left for the day to, to start the week off strong. So that's what the home time looks like, basically. You'll get home every weekend. Now, they don't guarantee that because there are circumstances that arise that are beyond anyone's control, that are beyond Maverick's control, that are beyond the driver's control. Stuff breaks and you might get stranded. Freight comes and goes according to instances that no one can completely predict. So you might be somewhere and there's just no freight right there, right then, and you might be stuck out for a weekend. If that's the case, Maverick has a policy in place where they guarantee you pay for at least 800 miles. If they can't find you anything and you sit still that weekend, you get paid for 800 miles. If they find you something that's shorter than 800 miles, you still get paid for 800 miles. If they find you something that's longer than that, well, then that's great. You make even more money. But they strive to get their regional flatbed drivers home every weekend. And again, that fluctuates as far as what time you're going to get home, what time you have to leave. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to email me. I'll put my email address over the screen here and you can get in touch with me. But I just wanted to let everyone know that so far that's been my experience. It's not your typical job, so it's not your typical weekend. It really is in many ways a lifestyle, and that's one of the things that one of the reasons why people fall out of this industry is they just can't deal with the unpredictability of it and the uniqueness of it. But that's one of the things that attracts a lot of people to the industry. So if you think that could be something you would enjoy, I would suggest you give Maverick Transportation a call and see what they can do for you. They pay better than anyone that I found for someone with no recent experience, as was the case with me. I drove from 1998 to 2007, but hadn't driven commercially in 10 years, so I had no recent experience. But still, Maverick, was able to get me out and get me solo pretty quick, whereas a lot of other companies couldn't. And if you're just getting your CDL, fresh out of CDL school, they'll give you top pay for that level of experience. If you don't have a CDL, Maverick has a plan in place, a number of different options to allow you to earn your CDL and drive for them after you have done so. So definitely get in touch with them. If you need more information, you can email me. Anything I can do to help, I'd be glad to help. But I just wanted to let everyone know that that is Maverick's intention with their regional flatbed fleets, is to get everyone home every weekend, and that's been my experience. Maverick gets me home every weekend. Thanks for coming along for the journey.